Right, we just landed into Wooloomanata. What a terrifying experience that was.
No, it wasn't.
In a grass airstrip.
No, it wasn't. It was brilliant.
Oh, it was good. Yeah, it was good. And just parking up next to the other Austers that are all arriving now. And then we're flying together through to Avalon Airport. The way that's going to work, I was just talking to the guy in the tower just then. He just wants me to call him when we're all ready for engine start, and he said don't start engines till he tells us to. And then he said, and I'm going to tell you what ordering, who you're following, right? So he's follow the leader. Toddy's going to go first. He's got a good reliable radio, right?
What radio is that?
That's the Cessna 180. No one's going to catch him because he's faster than all of us, right? The Foxtrot, there's two, it's about halfway down, it literally is about halfway down, so you've got more than 1,300 metres in each direction, right? So then, please, and particularly in a car, do not land on the piano keys, right? Because you'll screw everything, right? Right? Lou? Right? So land long, and even when you're on the runway, like if you're nowhere near Foxtrot, just keep a bit of taxi pace up. Don't go too slow, right? Because we've got to get off at that halfway point at Foxtrot, and when we get there, there's no like then left or right. It's directly across the main taxiway, and you go down, and there's a big southern tarmac hard stand with, and the marshals will all be there with a lot of aircraft parked on it. We're going to wind up turning in there and taxiing in between a row of aircraft towards the grass, and then we're going to shut down in the order we arrive on. We're going to shut down on the gravel. We're all parking on the grass, and then they're going to be pushed into the grass. No. Todd's going first in the Cessna 180, and the next aeroplane in the row is the Cub. Lloydie's going to have it firewalled the whole way. Right? Right. I'm going to follow in the Satabria, then Mike in the Colt, then Chris in the Tri-Pacer, and then probably the most challenged person in the whole group, Steve in the Ryan, is following the yellow and white Tri-Pacer, right? And then...
So what speeds is the Tri-Pacer doing?
Well, they're only going to be able to do 90 knots or they'll run up the arse of everyone else. And if that just means have a slightly bigger gap before you take off, give him more of a head start, right? After the Ryan, James in your Auster, right? The one silver Auster followed by the next silver Auster. Mark, you're going to follow James. Then Stuart, you're going to follow this silver Auster right here.
Yep.
Right, so also make sure, everyone just make sure you know the aeroplane directly in front of you.
What's your red?
Then Neil in where are we going? Right, and tail then Lou is going to bring up the rear. Tail is one that's got this big sweeping bend with all this big military heavy metal on it. Right?
We aim to land about here.
Yeah. Yeah, essentially, if the tower's right behind us, really, right?
It's near the tower.
It's pretty well almost abeam the tower is the taxiway where we're coming off. And the other thing that's the dead giveaway is the taxiway is directly after the last of the grandstands. So if the last of the grandstands passes you on the left-hand side and you're not ready to turn off,
you've passed it.
And what they will have kittens about though is if anyone that tries to backtrack, right?
So if we miss the taxiway, keep going.
Is there another taxiway?
Oh, the next taxiway is about 1 kilometre down the runway, right?
I'll run it
It
up.
literally is.